Geothermal development advances in Oregon with July lease sale. The Bureau of Land Management, BLM, will hold a competitive geothermal lease sale on July 10th, 2025, offering 2 parcels of federal land in Malheur County, Oregon. The auction, conducted online via EnergyNet, signals growing federal support for domestic clean energy development and economic revitalization in rural communities. Under the lease structure, 50% of all revenues generated will be directed to the state of Oregon, 25% to Malheur County, and the remaining 25% to the U.S. Treasury, creating a revenue stream that supports both local governments and national energy objectives. Strategic momentum for U.S. geothermal. Geothermal resources, particularly in the western United States, are central to federal energy strategy under Executive Order 1454, Unleashing American Energy. The order emphasizes maximizing domestic energy production from public lands to strengthen U.S. energy security and reduce dependency on fossil fuels. This lease sale aligns with that vision. It offers developers the opportunity to secure exclusive rights for 10 years of exploration and development, with lease extensions granted for projects that demonstrate commercial viability or continued investment in exploration. According to the Department of the Interior, the BLM oversees geothermal leasing across 245 million acres of surface land and 700 million acres of subsurface estate, making it the largest land manager for this renewable energy source. Environmental oversight and NEPA review. Before parcels are included in any geothermal lease sale, the BLM is required to conduct a formal environmental assessment, EA, under the National Environmental Policy Act, NEPA. For the Malheur County parcels, BLM has reviewed the potential impacts on land, wildlife, water, and cultural resources. Lease stipulations have been put in place to ensure resource protection throughout the life cycle of exploration and development. Additional site-specific NEPA reviews will be conducted if developers apply for surface-disturbing activities such as drilling or road construction. These reviews may include consultation with tribal governments and other federal and state agencies, particularly if new cultural, ecological, or hydrological data emerge during project design. Local and tribal considerations. As of this writing, no formal opposition has been filed by environmental organizations or tribal nations regarding the July lease sale. However, precedent from other Western geothermal projects suggests scrutiny could emerge once exploratory activities begin. Past legal challenges, such as those near the Black Rock Desert in Nevada, have focused on inadequate tribal consultation, water use, and long-term ecological risks. Malheur County lies within the broader cultural landscape of the Burns Paiute tribe, and while the initial lease sale does not directly permit development, future applications for drilling or plant construction may require cultural resource assessments and tribal coordination to prevent disputes. Implications for the industry. The upcoming Oregon lease sale arrives on the heels of a successful BLM auction in Utah earlier this year, where $5.6 million was generated from geothermal leases across 14 parcels. These results indicate rising investor confidence in the geothermal sector, particularly as corporate and utility buyers seek firm, renewable baseload power to complement intermittent wind and solar. For companies operating in the geothermal space, the July 10th sale represents a foothold in one of the most promising geological regions in the U.S. It also underscores a broader policy trend. The federal government is increasingly positioning geothermal as a critical tool for decarbonization and energy reliability. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites from E+E Leader. With over 10,000 downloads in the first 6 months, find out how you can expand your brand as a Soundbite sponsor.